Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll be showing you how I made Iced Coffee, my new instrumental that's out on Spotify, Apple Music, and different streaming platforms. Hope you'll enjoy the video and have a good time. Enjoy.
A few moments later.
Alright, so when I started this off, I started off with the chords. I usually start off with chords when I make music. Either chords or drums, but normally chords. I got on Contact, and I used plugin from Contact, one of the keys on there called Hybrid Keys, the Crunchy E-Piano, electric piano, and just did this. Turn that up. Sometimes I just draw in the chords, so that's what I did for this one. I just draw in the chords. And normally I like to layer chords. I like to have like two of them together. This next one, even though it says Contact, it was just like copy and pasted it. Same chord progression, but on addictive keys. This one, I don't think I changed anything on here. I think it's just, yep, Mark 173, that version of a Rose type piano. Oh, my bad. So same chord progression, just on the Rose keys, just to get more smoother, so that way when I want to change it to the same chord progression, play it on that one, just sounds smoother later in the song. So I'm doing that. I put some EQ on there, so this is what it sounds like without the EQ and compression on things, and reverb. I add compression, reverb, and EQ into the addictive keys chords. That's what it sounds like, you know, with no effects on it. The reverb on there, some compression, EQ. And also, you know, with the Contact one, I had EQ on there and same reverb. Without it, this is what it would sound like. It sounds a little dry, sounds like not like a lot going on. I also added a vinyl from Isotope. If I can open it. Jeez. Yeah, with this one I was able to like change the year on how it sounded, so you listen to it. Say if it's at the year 2000, 1970, 1960. So basically that's just all I did for it, was just add all that stuff in there. The Isotope vinyl really just helps, you know, give it more lo-fi feeling to it. The EQ, I took away like the low end, the high end, and just lowered the gain on the mid range, so that way it just, you know, sounded more older, a little, I guess dusty is the word, I don't know. After that, I added the drums, so I went to drum rack and had my own version of percussion instruments, drums, and all that stuff. If it'll let me pull everything up. Nope, it won't. But that's what I have on here. It's just a simple drum beat. That one, I think I just used it, and I played it all by hand on the keyboard on my laptop. Just, you know, also to give it more, because I had the chords playing, I clicked those in. I decided to play the actual drums by hand, so I just start off with the kick and snare, and then I added like hi-hats and all that stuff. and all I put on there was EQ. All I did was EQ it. Here's what it sounds like without it. With this version, I was able to like get rid of the high end right here, and I was just able to kind of give the snare a little more focus and give it a little more crunch. I boosted up the bass a little bit and boosted up the mid, but it really boosts up like all the percussion instruments that are used in there, all the drums that are used inside of it. That's really all I did. Afterwards, after I finished all that, I added an extra drum from Curtis King's Slap Expert kit. I believe it's him and Leo's. I think it's him. But this is just really copying the kick just to give it more of a thump. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of a thump. Yep, that's it. That's just kicks. The last thing I did on here, well, really, I think that kick was like the last thing I did on here. But I also added the bass part from Contact. Again, I went on to their. So if anyone's ever used Contact, which I probably should have said, you have like different types of plugins, VSTs in there that you can use. You can use the Play Series selection, Analog Dreams, Factory selection, Kinetic Treats. I went on to, I think it was Factory selection. Got the sub bass. I have no idea if you can hear that. You're probably gonna need headphones for that one. I EQ'd it. I put some EQ on there. Got rid of really just all the high end to it, kept low end, boosted the bass up a little bit. I didn't do much to it. If you want to hear actually how it sounds, I also have this. This is from I believe an actual plugin from Ableton, like it's already on here as an instrument, called the Brushed Bell Hits Bells. Yeah, that's what we call it, and it's the same. It's the same thing just as the bass line, but before I put the effects on there, it's the same exact notes, rhythm, melody. Again, I just copied and pasted, just like I did with the chords. I copied and pasted this one because it's just really just playing the root note. Not even the root note, the bass note of all the chords. And what I did on this one is I added some delay, some 16th note delay, and an EQ on there. Got rid of the low end and the high end. Really just focus on the mid. And I thought that just sounded perfect with it. And I think the last thing I also add on here, I keep saying the last thing, I added a pad. It's called Sadness Pad. Again, it's just the chords, copied and pasted, and they're just here every now and then, just to add a little bit more spice, a little bit more of that flavor. And again, you know how the chords sound, but you know, if I could put on solo. By itself, it sounds so dissonant, so off to me at least, but I thought altogether it just sounded better. Added a low-high shelf on there, so it kind of lowered the low and high ends of the EQ, so it sounds like this now. Click. Yeah, so basically that's just it. Really all that together, it just sounds like this. Let me actually go to the part where everything's in there. So right here. And just like my thought process, I remember my thought process with this one, I just really wanted to make something lo-fi. I enjoy making lo-fi music. It's one of my favorite types of music to listen to. It helps whenever I just like do homework or reading. I like to listen to that when I'm doing stuff like that. And originally this was actually 97 BPM. Up here it says 87, but it was at 97 at first. So like, listen to that. I get 97. Yeah, if you could tell by the drums, it's faster than I would have thought, and I slowed it down. I brought it down 10 because I just wanted to know what it sounded like slow, and I was like, this sounds a little more better. It sounds way better than I thought it would. And I liked it, so I put on Instagram. I put both versions, one at 97 BPM and one at 87, just to see if anyone like one over the other. Everyone said like the 87 one better, so I was like, okay, cool, that's the version we're going with. And it helped with the vibe that I was going to go with, which was really just going with making lo-fi. So that helped a lot. And that is it, really. That's how I made it. The reason why it's called iced coffee, I think I was having some coffee, iced of course, and I don't know, I guess like it just made sense for it to be that. Or I think at the last minute I was like, what should it be called? And I was like, this sounds like something you'd have with iced coffee. And surprisingly enough, like to me it seems like actually like I would listen to this with ice while drinking iced coffee. I hope that makes sense. I don't know. But regardless of that, I know. But regardless of that, I think it's actually like a really good song. I've heard people say they've enjoyed it. It's very relaxing. So I'm glad that people are enjoying it. You can go listen to it. It's on Spotify. It's on YouTube. It's on Apple Music. It's on iTunes, Google Play Music, all that stuff. Go ahead and listen to it. I'm working on a lo-fi project. I've been giving people dates, and at this moment, like I'm still trying to finishing it up. And you know, some things can be done really quickly. Like I've been able to finish out some tracks in a very good amount of time because like the loops, all the effects and stuff are done. I just have to like arrange it, sequence it. Some songs are taking a little bit more time to find the inspiration for it, and yeah, you know, it's all about timing. So I have a date set in my head now, but until you know the product is actually like done, like all the songs are done, I am not giving another date for another project again until it's like actually done. That's what you should do, you know. So if anyone who knew that I said a certain date, I apologize for misleading you with that information, because that's not a good thing to do, especially if you're not going to hold up your own end of the bargain. But hopefully in the meantime I'll upload videos of me making music and how I made certain beats. Next one, actually I uploaded this on Instagram, but I didn't show y'all everything here on the screen. I'm going to show y'all how I made a West Coast Kilos Part 2. That will be coming out later this week also. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hope y'all, if you have any questions, put it down in the comments. Hit me up. You can listen to my music on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, all that stuff. Kamal, Kamal, Akin, Akin, on everything. Love you, bye.